Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we watch for or listen for stocks to be called out in this scan here. We watch for stocks to pop up in Discovery 1. And you want to keep your eye on Magic Scan for anything that's green in the volume spike section. And once we see a stock or hear a stock, we come and check the current bar volume, make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number right here needs to be really moving. This label needs to be green. We need to have a battle going on between the buyers and the sellers. We also want to pay attention to money flow down here. We want this green line to be above the yellow line and moving north. And then Dominator Master, we want to see green bars above this yellow average volume line. That tells us that more traders are coming in to buy the stock. And also, if you are a new trader, I highly suggest you come here and watch these live streams over and over and over before you put any of your hard-earned money into it. GGLL. Trade on paper. Do not trade with real money when you first get here. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results if you continue to be profitable on paper. Then change over to real money, but trade small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. If you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I am not a financial advisor. Make sure that you reach out to the proper authorities before you use any of my indicators or take any of my advice. And in your active trader, make sure that your TIF is on EXT so you don't miss a trade. And welcome to Monday morning. And I think I have some volume issues over on Discord. Let's see. Yeah, we've got about half of them can hear me, half of them can't. Let me change over to channel 1 over there. Sure will be happy when I get off of this Discord. All right, premium traders, you got sound over there? Yep, everybody's good to go. Well, most of you can probably say my introduction word for word, so you didn't miss anything. We got about 2 minutes, 1 minute to go before the market opens. I haven't seen too much moving this morning. We'll have to be very cautious in our trades. Let's make sure that we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. I couldn't even scan for market data this morning. It was Yahoo Finance was down for some reason. I guess they couldn't find anything either. And good morning, YouTubers. You are on board this morning. Hopefully we can make some money all together. Enjoy our coffee, chat with friends. Good morning, Soul. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if anything pops up, gets called out. Don't hear no sounds yet.
GGLL.
GGLL, let's check it out. No volume there. We're looking for numbers to be flying in this label. DTAI spiking up here, $7 currently. Be very careful. We don't know where the morning's going to start for the new week. Watching these indicators here, this is probably the pullback. They took profits, driving it down. They should push it back up higher than this level. Let's see if we can get the push out of it. There we go. 710, 715. Looks very, lot of sellers sitting up there. Be careful, not really flying like we want to see it. Hopefully the buyers will continue to come in. I'm watching money flow. It's turning red already, so be cautious.
AAOI.
Turning downwards.
WULF.
Come on, buyers, kick it back up there. We don't want to start the day off negative. Looks like we're struggling to get any higher. The buyers are pulling out. The money flow is negative. Red dominator bars. Looks like it's holding the $7 range, or trying to at least.
WULF.
Don't like the way this one moved. I like to see them take off after that first pullback, and this one's a little bit sluggish. They still may come in and push it higher, waiting to watch these two indicators down here. Looks like they did decide to come in and push it up for about 10 cents.
WULF.
Hopefully it'll keep going. There we go, up to 725. Man, you got to be quick this morning to try to catch these bounces. Be very careful. If you don't feel comfortable with it, don't trade it. I didn't trade it. Not the kind of movement I like. Nice trade, Joby. Nice trade, Brent. Let's check WULF. That stock's been moving for a while. It looked good on the charts, on the daily chart anyway. Let's see what we're looking like this morning. We need to break this high right here before you even think about buying any. Nice push up from 917 to 930. Volume is kind of slow on it, so you got to be very careful. Try to sell on the way up. Volume's too slow, really, for a scalp. You're going to have trouble getting out, more than likely. So be aware of that issue. Long wicks on the top and a drastic drop. Boy, that looks like a setup and a half there. Makes me want to fire all of these scammers in the world. That is awful. Hopefully nobody was in that one, or you're crying right now. All right, there's your warning for this Monday morning. Anything can happen. I didn't like the way it was moving. I didn't like the way the first stock was moving, BTAI. So let's use some extreme caution. There's always tomorrow. So don't get into these trades unless they are very good and driven up. And if you were brave, you bought the bottom here. Really brave.
PWEV.
Well, that's not the start I was hoping for. PPCB, if that's a penny stock, I don't even want any part of it. Not a good one. BTAI still bouncing around. Remember, we have sellers up there above 720. All right, we're waiting on the next one. BTAI did recover and made its way back up to the top. Nice trade, Gary. Gary says he played these last 4 candles.
BTAI. AAOI. INVZ. AAOI.
BTAI seems to be the only thing going for us yet this morning, but will it go any higher? Maybe, maybe not.
BTAI.
BTAI pushing through that 720 up to 730 for about a dime. Continuing to push now. Let's see if we can get these buyers to keep coming in. 740 now. Looking at money flow down here, we want it pointing north and above that yellow line. We want to see these green dominator bars. These are buyers. They're not quite as strong as they were. We need to be above that yellow line. There we go for the push. Little spike up to 750. Take profits on these spikes up. Don't take any chances today. If you're in profit, start taking them. A little bit's better than nothing or negative. 746 now.
BTAI.
If you are in profit, start taking some. You don't have to sell all of them. If you think it's going more, leave a little bit there and let it run. Profit taking going on. Money flow is now pointing south. Red sellers in the dominator bar. If you're new here, you need to learn these 2 indicators and this label. Once you master those, you can make a few dollars here. It's not going to come overnight. Might not get it in a week or a month. You have to attend these live streams over and over and over. Watch us work these 3 indicators for the profit. Well, let's see. Some of you made a few dollars on it. Nice trade, traders.
SERV.
Nice push here. Latecomers coming in. Don't chance these these last minute spikes. They usually don't go anywhere. Trust the indicators, not the price movement. SERV, let's go over there and take a look. Looks like a one spike and done. No one else interested. Looks like Wolf is wanting to push back up there near that 920. Let's see if they got enough buyers interested to do that. Now that the one guy that dumped 1 million shares is gone. Yes, that's an exaggeration.
BSLK. SERV.
Slowly pushing up, might make it back up to that 920.
SERV.
Don't look like they got the buyers to do it.
BSLK.
WULF did make it back up to that 917. I just kind of fear that that next big seller is sitting right up here above that 917. That's where they dropped it last time.
EQ.
Maybe it was just a one and done, and maybe we're headed up from here. Let's see how it goes. Watching this current bar volume. This is the volume in the very last candle. If it's buyer volume, it's green. If it's seller volume, it's red.
BSLK.
Money flow looks good. Don't have a lot of buyers in here. We need these green bars above this yellow line. Money flow is red and curving down. Label is red.
BSLK.
BSLK doesn't have enough volume to get in there. BBAI is down.
BSLK. BSLK.
BTAI trying to push higher, needs to break this high. I'll put a line up there before any buying takes place. We need to see that they are interested in pushing it higher than the previous high. Got a red volume label, money flow laying down here on the bottom. Not too promising on this one. Very few buyers coming in.
BSLK.
We need tall green bars down here.
BSLK.
Did BSLK finally find some buyers? It did find some buyers, now kicking up to 9, 1040. Wait for some profit taking here before you jump in. Let's see if they buyers come back in. You're watching these two indicators at this point. We want money flow to flip around and go back north. We want to see some green bars coming in, breaking above the yellow line. Volume flow is not the greatest. Maybe one or two people came in, seen how slow it was, grabbed a few thousand and left.
MVST.
Brent, you keep saying you're getting ate up by a stock. Well, why would you be hanging on to it? Understood. You're scalping, you're not hanging on to it.
ENPH.
Waiting on that next flyer. Hopefully we get one. All right, enjoy your half-warm coffee while we wait.
WULF.
WULF trying to push higher now after that gigantic sell-off previously. 947. Volume indicator looks good. My money flow looks good. Still lacking bars above the yellow average volume line. So this move is weak.
WULF.
Money flow looking good. Trying to push higher now. Now we got some volume coming in for the push. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Watch money flow closely here. If it drops red, they are taking profits already. Definitely weak. We don't have green bars back to back moving in.
ENPH. SNGX.
Looks like a bunch of small gains off of WULF.
SNGX.
SNGX spiking up. Watch money flow in the dominator bars. These are your key, right? We need this line growing. The green line needs to be tall. Need continuous green bars coming in. There's that tall line for the push up to third 340 now. That was a 40-cent jump there. 350, 358. Man, we have few stocks popping up, but you better be on your toes to get them when they do. 370. Take profits right up here. Why take a chance? Take the money. It's not the morning to hang on for more. Grab it while it's there. Trying to push again, back up to 380. The two indicators are looking good down here. Watch money flow closely. We may get another breakout. Let's see if we can break out above that 388. Create a new high maybe. Watching money flow is turning red. Be careful here. There we go. We did get to 395.
Are you in?
If you got back in, take the profits. Thought Ticker Chick was talking to me there for a minute. Are you in? No, I'm not in.
TRON.
Pushing higher, 399 now. Take profits if you got back in. You want to sell on these spikes upward. Don't take any chances this morning. It's easy to get in and get out if you're profitable.
TRAW.
Nice job, traders. I'm really not feeling it this morning. Either I'm too slow or they're too fast or both. 406 now.
SNGX.
412, 413, 416. Indicators looking really good. This is what we want to see. I'm not liking that the dominator bar is red and short, though, so be aware of that. So take your profits again, lock them in. You'll probably hear me say that most of the morning. Take it while it's there. That's the kind of morning I feel that this is.
ENPH.
Yeah, you got to be a sniper if you're going to scalp trade. Better buy the best scope you can put on your weapon, because you're going to need it. Here's our scope right here, and it works really good. We can adjust it if we need to.
MVST. ENPH.
This is the line we need to break right there. Don't want to get in if these two indicators are not pushing north, and we want to be above this line.
ENPH.
Question is, does it have any more to it? Pushing up higher now, 423, 426. We did break through. Take profits again, right? Little gains add up.
SNGX.
Got a green candle working. The indicators look good down here. Hopefully they can push a little more. Having trouble getting any higher. Nice trade, Gary. Gary gets 1,654 off the SNGX. Terry gets 225. Nice trade, Terry. Gary, you had more than one trade on there, correct? Yeah, Gary had multiple trades, but nice trade anyway. Very good job. Nice trade, Autumn Rain, 210. I don't know which ones you traded, but if you're up this morning, great trading. Well, we're digging deep. We got more out of this market than I thought we were going to get. Of course, we always seem to pull something out somewhere. Nice trades, Milo. I am, Eric. I'll probably have a slow start. Waiting on the next one.
PLTZ.
Nice trades, Majika. Playing the up and down side.
PLTZ.
Milo, I don't know how it felt. I spent most of the time occupied with coding over on the server. So I kind of didn't miss it. I knew I wasn't making any money, but I needed the break. And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, I took last week off from trading. I cleared the mind. Fresh start for me this week. WULF. Need to break that 960. WULF, looking at the lower indicators, kind of just crawling through the mess with it right now. There's no aggressive buying going on.
Are you in?
Not at the moment.
Are you in?
Are you in? Pushing up very slowly. It's just a crawl. Nothing. You're not missing anything here. Could end up being an all-day crawler or not.
Are you in?
SGNX looking north. We need to break 420 before any buys are made. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. Let's see if we can push up higher. Went from 422 to 437. It looks weak. Watch the indicators closely. Watch money flow for red. That's what you want to watch closely.
SNGX.
Doesn't look like it has a whole bunch of buyers interested in it. Volume is sluggish and red. Retesting 420. Hopefully we stay above 420 and bounce back up. Money flow is red. Got red in a dominator bar. We have a red label. Don't see a bunch of buyers here willing to drive it up. Money flow trying to turn around.
ENPH. Are you in?
Don't see enough buyer support here on SNGX. Nickel, I'm using a special code up here as well. This is called Smart Candles Pro. It'll be released when I get the website launched.
NPH. RUN.
See you later, Trader Stud. Have a blessed day at work. Thank you, Soul. Have a blessed one. L, everything you see up here is my own creation. You won't find anything like this in Thinkorswim. I am a coder, and I've been coding Thinkorswim for about 16 years. Through those 16 years, I've gotten better and better and better. As you can see,
RUN.
I feel like I have control now instead of the market. And even now and then, it proves me wrong because no one can defeat it. But my odds are great. That's all I care about, staying ahead of the game. Money flow pushing north. Can we push the price higher? 422, 442. But remember, I said there's not a whole bunch of buyers here. You see the label keeps turning red. Those are sellers on every spike. We need a big push, lots of buyers, green labels, everything pointing north. Right now it's kind of just bouncing around. L, you get about 70 scans, I think it is, 35 or 40 indicators.
NPH.
I do have some special indicators, only 3 at the moment, that are an extra cost above and beyond the subscription. This will be above and beyond the subscription once the website launches. These 2 come with your plan. This label comes with it. All right, YouTubers, the free hour is almost up. And I thank you for joining me this morning for this session of trading. Hopefully you made a little bit of money or learned a little bit more. But thank you for joining me. Have a very blessed day. I will be live again on Wednesday, same time, same YouTube channel. If you're interested in joining us, there's a label at the top of the YouTube chat, white and yellow. You click that, then click on, well, once you click that, you go over to Discord. And while you're in Discord, there's an upgrade now on the left. Look for that to upgrade, but only upgrade for 1 month as we are fixing the transition over to volumespikes.com. I'm getting off of Discord permanently. Hopefully that happens soon. But thank you for joining me this morning. Have a very blessed trading day. Don't go give it back. I am out.